Hi everyone, it's Bonita from Pennies to Dollars, and today I thought we would talk about retirement fatigue. You guys really like it when we talk retirement, and I love talking retirement because I am looking forward so much to what we will be doing when we will retire. And so I wanted to share some of that excitement with you. And yes, we're talking about pre-retirement fatigue, but that is because we get to the point that we feel like it's never going to get here, that we're always going to be working, that we're always going to be living this life, not knowing if we're going to be able to retire or when we can retire. And we start putting all this worry into it instead of the excitement that it deserves. And so I feel like you kind of owe it to yourself to be happy and to do the things that you have dreamed of. We've worked our whole lives looking forward to this time when we can have free time, where we can sleep in, where we can get up and spend our days the way we want to spend our days. And so I thought we would talk about things that we can prepare for retirement to get some of that excitement going instead of all of that fatigue. So let's get started with that. The first thing I thought that we should talk about is getting prepared, making plans, getting excited. And yes, we need to make plans. We need to start working towards it now. We need to figure out what it is going to look like when we retire, and to know when we can retire, right? We don't know when we can unless we have made plans. So the first thing is to pay off debt. We need to get all of our debt tackled. And I have tons of frugal videos if you want to look at how to save money, which is what my husband and I are doing. And you can follow me on TikTok as well. But we are living frugally, we always have, with the goal that we will be able to spend our retirement days and enjoy them and not have to pinch pennies beyond what we are used to doing. And so pay off your debt now so that you don't have that hanging over your head, keeping you from worrying about when you can retire. Maybe plan to downsize or right size your living space. We talk about this in my household. We have roughly a handful of rooms that we even use, counting our living room, our kitchen, our bathroom, our laundry room, our bedroom, but yet we have all this living space and we're closing off rooms and we're not using them. But we have all this living space, so we're not in the right size of space. So our goal is to downsize at some point during our retirement so that we can cut expenses so we can spend our days how we want to spend them. Put your retirement budget down on paper. And I've said this before, I have a retirement folder that I've been working on for a couple of years. And in that retirement folder, I project, I tweak, I adjust, and through that, I gain confidence that we will be able to make it during retirement because we know how it is going to look on paper. And we know because we've been making plans and tweaking and adjusting now. And that leads me to the next thing. Practice living on that budget now. Practice now. And that way you know that you can do it. And that way you know that you're going to be able to make ends meet. There's so much retirement fatigue, and it's usually all around whether or not you're going to have enough money, whether or not you're going to be able to make it. But if you put it on paper now and you tweak and you adjust and you gain confidence, you will be able to see that if you can live on it now, you can live on it then. And you can make more tweaks and adjustments as you need to. And then as you have extra money because you're living frugally and you're living on it now, then step up that savings, step up that 401k. Now that you've got your debt down, step those up, which will build even more confidence for you. Decide, once you look at all of that on paper, am I going to need to live where I work part-time, or am I going to be able to not work at all? Do you want to work part-time? Figure that into your budget, and then sit down with your partner and decide, what is a day in the life of my retirement going to look like? What are we going to do? What are we going to do when we get up in the morning? What are our dreams? What are our hopes? What do we want to do during our retirement? And what is that going to cost us? What is a day in the life going to cost? Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to work forever. I want to set an end date. And by setting an end date, you have a definite plan to work towards, to plan towards, to adjust, to build that savings, to set that budget, and to get excited about, because it's going to happen. You're going to make it happen. You're not going to be one of those people working when you're 75 because you're still not sure if you have enough money. Don't be one of those people. Let's get excited now and beat that retirement fatigue. Thank you for watching today. I hope this was helpful to you, and I appreciate you following my channel.